I just wasn't able to get what I needed. And I needed a change. So once I did that 10,000 and I started adding on more trucks and making more money, I became addicted to that shit. So when I found out I made $1 million was because somebody asked to borrow some money. And I went to the fucking ATM and I called the nigga that I was fucking with, like, I think they fucked up. They done put some money into the account. We was right down the street, pulled up. And he was like, what the fuck? I was like, I went inside the bank, like, hey. And the lady said, it's your account, right? Do you think ain't nobody deposited nothing that don't belong, but like she had to sit me down and go over the shit. I had no idea. Cause I was just in hustle mode. Like I take care of my family, my other family, like I take care of
all
motherfuckers.
Families.
Yeah, I take care of motherfuckers. So I just was tunnel vision. When I realized what I had done, like I had a moment.
Tell us about that moment.
No, because I mean, I don't got not balling at all. I knew it that, like, I don't got no high school diploma, no GED, no nothing, right? I got all these motherfucking felonies, a whole bunch of them. So I never thought that was possible.
Right.
So in that moment, it was kind of surreal, but it was like, okay.
2019, right?
And by the way, I can't see none of y'all comments. If you're commenting, it's frozen. Go ahead. Yes.
She got evicted in March of 2019. In March of 2019, I was training as a dispatcher, right? Fast forward, she came out around August of 2019. If you go back, if you really knew, who she was when she got on Instagram, she didn't get on Instagram until around that time. This chick literally mimicked my mission, my vision. She started sending people, this chick named Erica Visor. I cussed her fat ass out today on my live. She sent Erica Visor to me because they was hearing about this chick that go by the Queen of Dispatch. See, that's what she got in her bio. But see, I had the handle on Instagram back then because she couldn't get it. I was the Queen of Dispatch. And I was helping so many women get into the dispatching industry as an independent dispatcher back in 2019. So she took the chick, Erica, came to me. I took the trucking guru training. I paid $600 and I'm a single mother and I can't afford to pay for another training, but I really want to work with you, right? So I'm feeling all sorry for the chick. She a single mother. I say, look, I'll go ahead. I'll give you my training manual for $100. I'll put you in my Facebook group. And I'll start letting you get on the weekly Zooms that I was doing, kind of helping them and coaching them as they go along, building their business. Maybe about a month later, making $2,000 a week dispatching. And I'm saying to myself,
what?
Bro, you was just in my Zooms every Friday, hitting me up, praising me, thanking me for all I was doing to help you. And then you turn around and say that. Then about a month later, this dude say, Ms. Roberts, I want to work with you. And he say, I want to sign up for your training. He signs up. He come back and say, do you know that the trucking guru got your whole entire customer service section in her training? I say, no, I don't know, because like I said, I don't follow this chick, right? So when the dude did the video yesterday, he said multiple people in her tribe said that she had taken somebody else's training and incorporated it into hers. Now, I'm sure I'm not the only one, but I can guarantee I was the number one. Because with nobody, if you go back in the beginning of 2019, black women, no black woman was training on dispatching. You had my homegirl, she was doing brokering, and she ended up partnering with Alex Good Energy in 2020 during the pandemic to bring a portal to his platform. But I had already invented the training. Even that training, me and my girl, we put that training together back in 2018, leading up to 2019. So they was tagging me because I'm definitely one of the ones that she was taking training parts from, incorporating it into her own. Because it's another little chick named LaQuania Henderson. I remember her on Facebook talking about, yeah, I got this multi-million-dollar trucking client, and I'm going to be helping her build her portal and all of this. And all the while, she was sending people, her little goons, to go and get people's training and information so that she could build a training in dispatch. Now, of course, I went on to own my brokerage. Then when I became the first black woman in Houston to be 100% CDL certified training facility in the city, recognized by the city, I have my own day in the city of Houston. Shout out to October 21st, to one Roberts Day in the city of Houston. When the city of Houston came to my ribbon cutting, they came to my ribbon cutting in 2020. In 2022, when FMCSA implemented ELDT, I was the first black woman in the city certified to implement ELDT training. Not only the A and B, but hazmat as well. So then next thing you know, when all the buzz was going on social media because they was talking about me, about the ELDT, guess who wanted to get involved? Your guru. Everything that another sister has implemented, has been successful in, she's tried to incorporate it into what she's doing. All of this other stuff, the scamming, the compass circle, she was involved in the scamming too. I'm gonna throw it out there too. She scammed my cousin back in 2018 when she was initially doing the capability statements. She went from doing capability statements for government contracts to now becoming a heavy haul CDL driver, and then y'all seen how all that went up. She was involved too. And then I want to say, like right around last year, a year before, a bunch of fake pages started following a lot of us in the industry who had a respect for themselves, saying that they were going to expose that girl then. But I guess they just wanted to keep building and getting all of their, facts and receipts together. But I'll say this: I'm never here to tear down another black woman, but I'm also not here to see our own black people tear us down.
Tear somebody
We
else
have
down.
to stand for something, or we'll fall for
don't
anything.
stand at all. Yep, you're right.
And
you're right.
That's the problem right now. That's why I never wanted to collaborate. When Ramel, I was one of the first 25 people to do Truck and Hustle when he first launched his podcast back in 2019. So I ain't got to sit up here and lie or say what I know to be facts. I cussed Kiara out back in 2019, told her black fat ass and the fat ass girl Erica, don't call my phone with that bullshit, because you know that y'all up here scheming and scamming and stealing people. They even said, this one white chick out of Phoenix, Arizona, said Kiara really not from Dallas, Texas. Now that's what the woman told me, because her husband is a cop, and they went and researched her way back then, talking about that she was getting felons for stealing, not for selling dope. But I don't know, because again, I ain't trying to be all up in people's business, but these are the things that over the years people were just coming up with. So we got to do better. At the end of the day, ain't nobody hating on nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen the comments earlier. I know you successful. You have a huge platform. You've been doing your thing. Shout out to you as a transportation professional, because you risk your life every day getting in that truck. I hate that they had stole your baby girl not too long ago when they when they towed your truck. I was like, that's
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's supposed to be about supporting each other, uplifting each other, and really women empowerment. But when you got women coming in the game that's not humble, that don't want to collaborate, want to compete with every goddamn body on the scene, this is the kind of stuff that God will bring to the light. And it's not to, hurt somebody, but it's to humble you, to bring you back down to where you need to be.
I know who you're talking about. I seen it in the video. I saw it.
All right. So I was one of the black shirts. My background, I'm an IT guy. 15 years in the IT industry. Now I'm in the trucking industry. I have my own authority. I got trucks. My wife and I, we started out as dispatchers.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we joined the tribe. The reason why I got connected with Kiara is we were helping people out inside of the tribe. We were dispatching before we joined the tribe. So let me make sure I say that. We were dispatching before we joined the tribe. We only joined the tribe because we were looking to figure out how were they getting direct contracts. That's literally the only reason why. If you go back to any of her 5-day dispatching challenges when I'm on there speaking, my story never changes, right? I'm going to answer a lot of questions that people asked in the comment. Maybach is in Frank's name, but the reason why it has a Georgia license plate is because there's a co-signer on there. I'm not going to expose who that person is, but that's the reason why it has because that guy lives in Georgia.
Okay, hold on.
All right.
So they're not rentals, right?
The one Maybach that's in Texas is not a rental, right?
Okay.
That car is actually owned by a family member. Let's put it like that.
Okay.
And that guy lives in Georgia, and he is connected with car dealerships, not Frank.
Okay. So you straighten that up. I'm glad. Okay,
All right.
Teddy.
All right.
Okay.
So moving forward, everything else is a lie. All right.
Teddy,
When
I can't log into my doggone page, Teddy.
So when it comes to the course, I'm not going to discredit anything Tawana says. What I will say, there's a white guy by the name of Scott Woods. Scott Woods has a course. The name of his company is the Transportation Group, TTG. Okay. Anybody who has her course right now, if you look at the cover page, there's a photo of her. If you're in Adobe, if you do a control, again, I'm an IT guy. If you do Control F and you type in the Transportation Group, a box is gonna come up, but you can't see it because her photo is over it. But that's the box comes up because that's his copyright at the bottom of his course. So that's where TTG comes from. All right.
Okay, hold on, Frank.
So,
hold on. I mean, not Frank. Frank must be
you
talking
good.
shit about
You
me.
good.
Okay, hold on. I gotta get. Okay, hold on. Not now. Let me get in our messages so I can see. Not Frank.
You good.
Hold on. Okay, I'm in. Okay. Oh, okay. We back in business.
Come on, Teddy. Come on.
Come on,
ahead.
Teddy.
All right. So my job for the most part was running IT. I set up IT. I set up all types of automations for her, but we also dispatch. So when it came to turnkey, I'm one of the main people that ran that turnkey, right?
What?
I'm one of the main people that ran that turnkey. A lot of people got fucked over. Most of the people who are on here, from May 22 on back, they know me. Anybody after May 22 won't know who I am because that's when I stopped fucking with them. Right? I lost money on that turnkey.
Oh, okay. That's what I was gonna ask you next, Teddy. Why are you telling this? But now I want to know, why are you giving this information out now? But you just answered that question.
I didn't know any, like the scam and shit. I didn't know nothing about that. Like we were actually running our business. We were still dispatching. My wife and I, in the beginning, we were dispatching 8 trucks on top of running turnkey. There were a bunch of black shirts that were a part of turnkey, and little by little, dropping out. The only people that ended up staying was my wife and I. So when it came to turnkey, it was my wife and I, Tiffany, and Kiara. I will only speak on things that I know for a fact because I know lawyers are involved right now. So I only speak on firsthand knowledge, not some he say, she say. All right? When it comes to turnkey, that Pennsylvania oil field, people got fucked over. And she told a lie because one of the guys was just in the comment. I don't know who he is, talking about I stole the contract. I want y'all to know something. Texas is a single party state, and I'm saying this intentionally because I told Kiara the same thing. All of my phone calls are recorded. I have a phone call with the CEO that we had that oil field contract with, who will tell you they owe him $400,000 for the cleanup for a truck flipping over. One of those lawsuits is a lady suing because she didn't get her truck. The lie that they told her is that her truck flipped over. That wasn't that lady's truck who flipped over. Her truck was in Pennsylvania. And I have the photos to prove it. I have the recorded phone call where they put me on that lady on a call with that lady by surprise to explain the accident. And the lady was asking me, well, Teddy, how did my truck get to Pennsylvania? I said, oh shit, I don't know, because the text messages I have is Frank telling me that he was sending his own trucks out there. Like, it's so much shit that went on. All of those drivers that were out there, if you see those drivers talking about they didn't get paid, those dudes not lying. But one thing that they will not tell you is that Teddy always answered the phone. I always answered the phone. I always told him what was going on, and that was based off what was told to me.
Now I got a question. So she don't have the 140 trucks.
I was working with her doing the IT stuff, so I saw all emails. that was attached to TTG. I saw all emails. I've never seen anything. I don't even know what authority. The authorities I know is TTG Logistics because her sister set that one up. That's in her sister's name. I know Capital Choice Trucking. Frank set that one up. That's in Frank's name. That's the two ones from the video. That when we initially started Turnkey, there was a third authority that we ran under. That authority belonged to her cousin. Her cousin is actually in the comments. I won't say her name. We never ran under any authority that was associated with Kiara. I don't know of any authority associated with Kiara. Right? I can, like, if y'all have any question, I can literally answer any question y'all have about any and everything. Firsthand knowledge. When it came to those people buying those trucks and the whole truck plug, the dude D who's commenting, me and D talked. D lived down the street from me, right? Those trucks came from an auction. She did not have a contact, some guy, some hookup with trucks. The hookup was D, who knows a guy at the auction who will tell them, hey, these are good trucks, get this one. No, don't mess with that one. Then they will go in and buy the trucks and they will mark it up. And I know firsthand that the average that they were making off those trucks was $13,500. And that came from the person who was handling the paperwork on those trucks.
So all
Right.
these people that said that they was a part or trying to be a part of the turnkey program and getting trucks with her and all of that, they got bamboozled. We gonna use the word bamboozled.
Yep. Yeah, they got. But nobody knew what was really going on, right? For me, my job after everyone else left was to work on getting more contracts. That's all I did. It went from doing IT on the side with her to handling getting contracts. But the lie that's being told inside the tribe is that I went in and I tried to steal or I stole contracts. I have the phone call from the guy who will tell you, no, I can call him personally. I still have a relationship with those guys. They'll tell you, I didn't steal anything. So I don't even run the oil field. I do drayage.
That's what the other that's what trucking heels do.
Yeah, Tabitha know me. She'll vouch for me. There's a bunch of people in here who will vouch for me. Everyone knows who I am. Like, and everybody knows I do good business. I've never taken a dime from anyone. No one in the tribe will ever tell you that I took any money from them. No one in the tribe will ever say I backdoored them. I messed them over.
So
right?
do you think that, because everything that's going on right now that's just like court cases that is coming up, right?
And I'm helping every single one of those people too.
Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus!
So you'll see my name on the affidavits. Giving firsthand knowledge, firsthand witness statements.
And you helping them out. I thank you for that. Thank you for that. Because do you think that a lot of people are scared of the trucking guru and that's why they're not speaking up?
The reason why what they do, she has a following, right? She has a following. So it's very easy to discredit someone when you have a large following because they take whatever you say is true as fact. So for those of us who don't care about social media, we don't have a leg to stand on because she has the following, right? So she can discredit you and everyone say, oh, she's been on all these podcasts. She has this big following. That must be true. All these people are lying. Well, why would somebody spend that money on a lawyer to be telling lies? It costs to file a lawsuit.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
What happened? Were you a part of the Millionaire Tour?
I was. I spoke in Dallas for the very first one.
So what happened with that tour? And then one thing real quick, Clarissa, D is on here and they want us to add him on.
Yeah, D just called me right before I got on.
So what happened with the tour?
I was only a part of 2 tours. I was a part of the one that happened in Dallas, the very first one, and I was a part of the second one in Atlanta, but I didn't speak in Atlanta.
Okay.
Did you get your funds for the tour?
I never got paid for anything. The only thing I got paid for was when we did Turnkey, I got a percentage off of the work that those trucks did. I've never taken a dime from her. Anytime I flew to Pennsylvania to negotiate those contracts, the rental cars, the hotels, I paid for that out of my own pocket.
Now, why did you do that, sweetheart?
Because my whole thing is, I always told Kiara when I thought she was legit, I don't want to make money off you. I want to make money with you.
Baby,
right?
I'm sorry. I didn't give a damn about that shit. Nah, you got to remember.
No, I get it. But I operate a little bit differently, right? I didn't care about that. For me, it was my thought is, okay, we have the opportunity to do something really good. You have a ton of people who don't know shit about trucking, but there's the people who were a part of it. My wife and I, we know our shit. We went from starting and dispatching in 2019 to owning trucks. I'm sorry, no, we started in 2020. Now we own trucks. We have our own authority. We run drayage out of the Port of Houston. We do warehousing and transloading.
Teddy, somebody on here said, can I have your info for my own personal lawsuit?
There
goes social media right up there at the top.
Shoot me a DM. I'll put you in touch with the people who are working on cases, and I know for a fact they'll reach out to you.
How many cases you think is pending on this situation?
There's 6 that I know of right now.
Oh, Jesus, Lord Jesus.
Let's add D on here too.
Okay, so hold on, Teddy, before you go. Is anybody got any questions for that? I can't see.
Does anybody have? Well, I can see the thing.
Okay, and another thing, Teddy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that everybody's lying on her?
No,
I don't want to bully nobody. I'm just using my platform to be a voice.
No.
Because I don't. Okay, so hold on. Do you know who I am, Teddy?
I know. Yeah, I know who you are now. My wife introduced me to who you are.
Oh, your wife knows me. Tell us, hey, friend. Okay. So one thing about my platform, I use my platform to say things that people are thinking. They just don't say it out loud. So it can be comedy. It can be something bad. It can be about people not getting paid and from a broker. It can be anything. But I use my platform to be a voice for people who don't have a platform. So when you said that people that have a large following, they can use that and manipulate people, that's not my platform. I
get that from you, right? Because no one who you would hope that no one who's doing bad would use their following or or even do a live like this for so long, and they're still doing dirt in the background.
Yeah.
So I don't get that from you. I don't get that from you at all.
Humblest person. I'm very down to earth, but I am a funny girl, so I do be being petty. But I want this message to get out for people can be fully educated on the trucking guru, what she's doing wrong in the trucking community, and how she is feeding these people mind, and they are becoming a victim of being with the Stockholm syndrome, and they are being scammed and just I ain't gonna say scam, bamboozled, allegedly being scammed, but they being bamboozled. I don't like that, and I want to just use my platform to be a voice because I know it's massive. I know it's national. And another thing, before we put D on, I appreciate you for coming on and even talking about it, because so many people be like, oh, you a rat, you telling. No, you're helping someone else. You're educating someone else.
We never got into this. We never got into this to mess over anybody.
Yeah.
Right? Like I said, I was an IT guy, and I've told people I made a lot of money dispatching. I made more money dispatching than I did doing IT, and I was making 6 figures in IT. Right? I'm not an animated person. I'm very laid back. Like, I joke around, but I'm very laid back. The other people who come on, they're gonna be the ones who talk, and they're gonna be loud, and that's cool. That's their personality. For me, I'm laid back. The only reason why I got on to speak is because I could tell that, okay, you're really trying to help people out, right? So I could tell that you're really trying to help people out, and I already know I'm gonna have text messages coming after this. I'm gonna have DMs coming after this from
She
them.
watching now. Just tell her, hey.
Yeah, I know. I already got the message saying that she's watching. I'm not worried about that, right?
Yeah.
in the grand scheme of things, I always got into this to help people out. Once we started learning the game and figuring out how these trucks move and what to do and shit, the cost that's involved in this shit, all we ever wanted to do was help people out.
Yep.
That was that's the reason why I got involved in Turnkey with them. When they asked me to come, I was like, we have an opportunity to take care of our people, put people who know nothing about trucking in a situation where they can get trucks, they can make their money, and everybody's happy, everybody's good. I'll make a little money on the side. It's a good opportunity. But what it turned into
is out of this world.
Is something that I would have never expected.
And it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
And literally, I have firsthand knowledge on a lot of this.
Oh,
a lot.
Wow.
And her first thing she's going to do is try to discredit me and say I'm mad or I'm upset. But I started earlier. All of my calls are recorded. Anything I say, anything I said or I said to her is recorded. If it's a text message, you know it's there. And I got an Android, so you're not deleting the messages. Right?
I like
so
it.
Anything that I said is recorded. So if I tell you something, if I said something, like I can vouch for it. So if I tell y'all something, it's because I have firsthand knowledge, not what somebody else told me.
Yeah. You understand me? I'm just a person that was connected to somebody that was doing people dirty. You know what I'm saying? The people that connected with me personally, they knew my intent. You know what I'm saying? If no one ever got a chance to connect with me, I never got a chance to pull them away from the fuckery. But there's several people on here that can attest to that. Come on, hit me with it. Okay,
so you had connections with the whole what part did you play with the trucking guru?
I was a teacher of dispatching. I was a freight go-getter. I was a backdoor contract seeker, you know, those types of things.
Okay. Now, and are you still working with her now?
Absolutely not.
Oh, Lord. What happened with you, Omar? If you don't mind speaking on,
so
was you ever bamboozled by the trucking guru scandal?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Let me be clear here, right? Dispatching, cool. You know what I'm saying? I made a lot of money dispatching. Of course, I made a lot of money dispatching. Whether that shit was somebody else's content, that's up for debate, right?
Okay.
All of the truck buying program, the turnkey shit, the hold my hand shit, all of that bullshit, all of that shit was just money grabbing shit. You know what I'm saying? These events and all of that shit, that's money grabbing shit. You know what I'm saying? When money start getting low, you start promoting certain shit to generate a bag to get these bills paid. That's what's going on with that one. What was the other part of your question?
Now, somebody asked a good question in the chat. Why is everybody coming out talking about it now? So my next question is, why are you not working with her now?
They tried to drag me through the mud. They tried to make me seem like a damsel in distress. I was him. I was him in the industry. You know what I'm saying? I had a very painful fall from grace, a very, very horrible breakup. You know what I'm saying? And they tried to use that against me, like I was a damsel in distress and I was loose with lips and whatever. And I just didn't feel the need to clear none of that shit up. I just, you know what I'm saying? With the odds all against me, it just was like, man, fuck that. I got bigger fish to fry. So.
And you know what? I'll be honest with you. I noticed a lot of people that has gotten a hold of this scandal, they are going through something, or they went through something, and they're trying to, or they been through something, and they come into this platform and trying to get up out of it, and it's just not working. And I mean, it's worse.
If you listen to it, you know what I mean? If you listen to it, you'll be convinced. But if you smart, you'll catch on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you
yeah.
So in terms of my direct connection with her, yeah, I was connected directly to her more as a friend than a business partner. There's a lot of things that was going on that I clearly had no clue about. There was a lot of things that I wasn't a part of for obvious reasons. You know what I'm saying? Omar does what he wants to do. I don't fuck where I'm at, who platform I'm on. Omar does Omar. Anybody that know me, anybody that met me in trucking, knew me my whole life, they'll tell you that Omar does Omar.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there were a lot of things that, you know, were relayed to me in a way to sway my judgment that way, right? Like take the whole D shit, for example, right? All I knew was D owed them 60 grand. You know what I'm saying? All I know is I've always carried it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a frontliner. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this 60 grand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In terms of that meeting, she didn't even know I had a meeting with Ross. You know what I'm saying? Until after the meeting. I told her, I can't put your shit on here because you're not allowed in the fucking oil field. I don't know what you did with D or what the fuck y'all got going on, but somehow, some way, you're not allowed in the oil field. You can try to go through whoever. And if you find out these trucks are identical to the ones you had, you're gonna snatch that shit from whoever, right? So that was that whole involvement. That was me telling her what was said at that meeting in terms of her. You
So
know
you
what
was
I mean?
telling her that you was telling the trucking guru she wasn't allowed in the oil
Yeah,
field?
like you're not. You know what I'm saying? He told me they ain't fucking with you out there. You blackballed. Don't matter where you try to go. Oklahoma, PA, West Virginia, Louisiana, West Texas. It don't matter wherever. North Dakota. She's gonna be blackballed. If they find out it's her behind it, they're gonna push that shit right off.
Do you think that's
Now,
why she putting things in different people's names?
I'm almost certainly sure that's why.
Oh, that makes sense now.
And something else he said I went and had this meeting. I can tell when a motherfucker's selling something too much. It because possess that as a man, D. That's all I got to say to you. And we can meet neutrally, we can meet in your town, my town, it don't matter. We can meet. Nigga, send a DM.
Yeah, okay. So that's where that came from. You know what I can say about all of this is bringing everything is making a puzzle. It's like this whole scandal or this whole mess. It's like a puzzle and it's piecing together now. Like everything is coming together and everything is like clearing up because it's making sense now. And you know what else I was gonna say?
What's up?
When in that interview she said I have trucks in the oil field, so that was a lie. And that's what you're saying now. That's a lie.
Mm-hmm.
And she don't got all the 140 trucks.
She had trucks in the oil field. She had them out there through D. She never had them out there through me because I wasn't gonna compromise my contract. I lost my other shit. Some other motherfuckers that I was adding that ain't know what the fuck they was doing.
Oh, get it together. Get it together.
And if anybody know anything about the oil field, you'll probably get a hot 30 days. If you seem like you ain't got the fucking picture of that shit within a 2 to 3 week window, they just won't stop sending you shit. They gonna push you off of shit and all of that. My screen on, ain't it?
Yeah, it's on. It's on. Well,
Turnkey. Turnkey came about. So if y'all can think back to summer of 2021, everybody had this turnkey shit going on. I think Compass Circle was most notably known for it. That's where she started trying to implement the turnkey shit.
oh.
So that turnkey shit came from. I was trying to jump on here with Teddy and shit, because Teddy know, like, we was all a part of that
Oh,
whole,
yeah, he did say that. Yeah.
like, shit just getting thrown together whole time. Me and Teddy and the other black shirts, I don't want to say their name just because I don't want nobody bothering my friends. They're still my friends. So
Yeah. You fine.
but we were in the back just like this is not how it's supposed to go. You can't just push this like this. And that's how the first turnkey ended up failing. Those who had trucks or investments in that first turnkey know exactly what I'm talking about. Come on, Clarissa, hit me with it.
That no. That was okay. But wrap you up. Okay, so do you know who I am in the trucking industry?
I'm actually, this is my second time actually coming across you. I actually watched you one time And I was impressed.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad. What did you see?
What did I see? What was it? I think you were breaking down compliance or something like that, or speaking on the importance of why your company should be compliant. And I was like, okay, she
Oh,
did that. Yeah.
I can't remember. Okay, so before you go, how do you think trucking has changed your life?
Yes, trucking did change my life. So what trucking did for me, trucking allowed me the leverage to move my family from Philadelphia to Texas.
Okay.
Right. Trucking allowed me to move how I wanted to move, whenever I wanted to move, whenever I wanted to do it. Like if I wanted to fly to LA for fucking lunch, that's what the fuck I would have did. And most of my involvement with Kiera, I was paid for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I was paid for nothing. I did a lot and I was paid for nothing.
What?
And
Why ain't y'all getting paid?
so because all right, so for me, right, I share the same stance as Teddy. I swear to God. Listen, but I tell you, she had some solid ones that she just wouldn't listen to. You know what I'm saying? She had some solid ones. Like really. Like we just wanted to get money with you. The money gonna make itself. You know what I mean? If we do this shit right and we do this shit with integrity, the money gonna make itself. Any
Babe,
that's on here that ever fucking talk to me know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
baby, let me tell you something. I ain't never heard nobody working for free. Babe, me and Shakir, me and Sassy, the truck boss, is starting this CDL school, and she pay her portion, I pay my portion.
Hang on right quick. I just seen a comment that said Omar just needs somebody to leech off because Kiera dropped him. XYZ. Sweetheart, I'm doing fine. Okay?
Who you gonna leech off
I,
of?
I, that's what they say. Yeah, I'm fine. You know what I'm saying?
Omar fine, all them
I'm
fine.
doing
Yeah, you can't leech off me.
just
Yeah,
fine.
you can't leech off me because I ain't got nothing to leech off of. I got kids to feed and the husband to take care of. Okay, well, Omar, I thank you for coming on. And I really do appreciate you for saying your piece. And did you get a lot of messages saying to come on here?
I did. I woke up to a bunch of messages. Come on here. This shit been going on for 3 hours.
Has it been 3 hours?
Actually been
Ooh,
5 now.
are you serious?
Dead ass.
Okay. Okay, I'm about to get up off here too. Well, that's a good thing. You know why? Let me tell you why. Let me tell you, Omar, before you go. Can't nobody do what I do. Can't
Right.
nobody do this.
Mm-hmm.
I just held a room in here for how many hours you said?
About 5, for sure.
Yeah. Everybody can't do this. You know why I was able to do that? Because I'm the GOAT when it comes down to just keeping it real. I'm just speaking facts. I ain't bashing nobody. I'm just opening up my platform to let people speak their piece.
Right. Word.
Right?
Word.
I ain't saying I don't know. That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking. So I appreciate you, Omar. Make sure you press that follow button before you get your black behind the body now.
I follow you. Yeah. Come on, Russ. You know what I'm saying? You got one. I'm a.
All right. Nice to meet you,
All right.
Omar.
I'll admit if some other shit come up.
Okay.
I don't. Wait. I don't even know if I cleared anything up, but like if whatever I said made sense, motherfucking body on here, like
you did.
Like there's more. There's
you
more.
did. You was. You cleared it up. You cleared it up, Omar.
All right.
All right. Bye. I think that's it, y'all. I didn't know I was gonna hit that long. Wow. Like I said, how many trucks she got, baby? She ain't got no damn truck, but we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna, because we gotta keep this live. Before y'all go, let me just say, this right here has been unbelievable. Y'all ain't paid shit though. See, you need to mind your business. But ball out. This has been unbelievable. I was not expecting this. I was not thinking about none of that since she blocked. Just crazy. But let me just say this. The reason why Kiara is blocked on my page, because I don't do foolishness. When it come down to you think you're gonna take and try to attack me, I don't. You can't put no